I want to start by saying welcome and thank you for making us part of your evening and your 150th Lehigh Lafayette weekend. We're so happy you're here and excited for you to be here. This is our first huge event like this, and we're so happy to have the turnout that we did, and looking forward to a great evening.
It's an honor to be here with you, Cassie. I seriously love you, and you guys should know that Cassie was very instrumental in getting me hired here. You know, she was one of the people who were like, yo, you need to come here, we need you here. And so it's great now to sit here with you and to moderate this esteemed panel and to just experience a moment where this university is at a crossroads and a cross section, right? Where we are all interested in some similar goals, we have like minds, like goals, and just to see people from different generations and from different iterations of Lehigh is amazing for me to see. So thank you all for coming out tonight.
We'd like to get started and just jump in with a question to just address to the entire panel for you to consider. From your experience and from your current role in the Lehigh community, can you talk about the contributions you can and will make to the changing campus climate and the challenges of the role of diversity and inclusion at Lehigh? That is very dense. However, what would you like to speak to?
It is incumbent upon us, all of us in this room, to make ourselves visible.
Lehigh must become inclusive and expansive and accepting. And you have a responsibility to recognize your power, recognize your role in making the university better.
You have spoken, you have been heard, and many of the things that have happened in the past year at Lehigh was because of you, and you should feel very proud.
So my hope is to always be the person asking the tough questions and telling the tough stories and making sure that the voice of the minority, if you will, is always in the room. Because you can't be a part of change if your story is not a part of the greater story.
Well, what is your sense from that level of the institution? What needs to happen to continue to pursue the sort of efforts and the goals of diversity and inclusion?
And I'm disappointed that we're not further along in 2014 than we are. This is as is often said, this is a journey. It's a long journey. It's not going to come to an end. But you must move faster. We, Lehigh, must move faster.
One of the things that this board is very focused on is listening. We have to represent the voices of everyone. We have to be, whether we are diverse or not, the voices that we represent have to be diverse. So we need to listen to you. We want to make sure that we know what's on your mind. We want to make sure that when we meet, we're always representing every voice that matters at Lehigh, and that's students, alums, faculty, everyone. And so I feel like being in the seat that I have, I can, and we all have made change that is going to be sustainable. So I'm very excited about the future.
And I just want to shift that into asking the panel, what kinds of partnerships do you believe to be vital to the advancement of diversity and inclusion on Lehigh's campus?
Support is one of the most important things students need to ensure success. And so I think that that's the type of partnership that we've engaged with on campus where administration and faculty are engaged, and I think that that's going to be a very, very good partnership going forward.
I have a natural allegiance with becoming a greater voice within South Bethlehem, but it's not enough for us to approach it as an experiment. And look at it as how can we make South Bethlehem better for Lehigh students? That's not the way that I think that we should approach it. It's how should we make South Bethlehem better for the South Bethlehem residents, and the byproduct of that, it will be better for Lehigh students.
All of you showed up, and that's really important. You're here, and also there are quietly 4 members of the executive committee of the board sitting amongst you, and that's not by mistake. This is an important organization. This is an important endeavor for the university. It's critical to our future, and even our chairman made it here. Our president is here. Bob Brown is here. Jane Jameson is here. Ralph Thomas is here.
We're in a different place. Yes, we can recognize the past, recognize the present, However, together we have to put a lot of emphasis on the path forward. So this is the beginning of that path forward. And I'm encouraged